Yeah. No hitches. The coaches kept us up to date the entire year, and it went off exactly the way they said. So there wasn't a lot of guesswork going into today. So the hay was pretty much in the barn, and I feel like I got a good quality class. Feel good about it. Yeah.
There's probably a lot of moving pieces putting together a class like this.
Sure.
And like Levy said, you guys obviously aren't done. There's some more pieces need to be put into place. Just talk a little bit about, from your standpoint, what goes into putting together one of these recruiting classes.
I think it's pretty simple. Not simple, but ultimately you start with what Coach said, and that is we're going to look at every single avenue to add good football players to our football team. So obviously we have our primary areas, but we may go outside of that sometimes if we find a good player. Graduate transfers are obviously an option, especially with all the changes to college football. There are more players available. So you have to take advantage of those things to help make your football better in the short term. So it's not as simple as, we're just going to look at the best high school players. You got to look at every single avenue. So in that way, it's a little bit more like the NFL now, because there are just more names in the pool.
Along those lines, why do you think that is? There's so many guys that transfer after the first or second year. Do they get down to a fit and decide that that's not where they want to be, and then maybe they decide to look at maybe somewhere that originally was looking at them to begin with? Just what goes into that decision, and how do you guys factor into that?
Well, it's interesting. We had this conversation yesterday. I think the main thing is, like you said, kids make choices. They go to a school and they say, this wasn't quite what I thought it was going to be. Well, in essence, when you're recruiting a kid, even if you don't get them, you still have to treat it as if, hey, look, we really want you. We think you're a fit here.
Don't burn that bridge.
Yeah, you don't burn the bridge. So, you might have a chance to get a guy that went somewhere else, and now he's having second thoughts, and you're still there, and you're able to take that player and make your team better. So I think, all in all, you just deal forthright, be above board with how you see a kid, and really take an interest in the kid and getting to know him. So I think our staff does an excellent job with doing that. So it makes it easy for us, really. And when Coach talks about we have an excellent staff, this coaching staff is excellent with building relationships with these kids and getting them on board and believing in what we're
Defensively, you guys address some issues. That, the defense was up and coming anyway. Everybody knows what the defense did this year. Everybody knows they want to improve. But you guys made some strides, filling some needs, answering some questions, and just from there, it's just going to get better and better.
That is the expectation. Yes, I mean, ultimately we've been a really young team, and as these guys that came in and played as freshmen the last couple of years, as they start to mature, now you're starting to have a really strong core on your defense that has been doing what you do for a couple of years, and they mature in it. So I think as we continue along this track, this defense is naturally going to get better. All of our kids are getting better. They're working hard at it. It's important to them. I think you'll see the results on the field.